is up? I honestly don't know how to start this vlog. Pretty sure it's because my headspace is a bit all over the place and I'm feeling scared and anxious and nervous and uneasy. And that's all because tomorrow I'm getting a tonsillectomy. So on average, I get tonsillitis maybe 5 to 7 times a year, and it's just a big inconvenience. My GP recommended me to go see a specialist. The specialist looked at my tonsils and he said it was very unhealthy and very scarred. They need to go, like word for word. So I was put on a public waiting list, and they said that the average wait time for an adult is 1 year. Maybe 6 months into the waiting time, I got a letter and they said it was pushed back to November. So I had to wait an extra month on top of that year. And then, not the Friday that just passed, but the Friday before that, I got a phone call from the hospital and they said, "Oh, there's an opportunity for you to come and get your tonsils out on the 13th. Would you like to do that?" And I said yes. But then I hadn't realized that it was so close. Like, it was literally 9 days, like, notice. So, I don't know. I think it's just so short notice that, like, I've kind of gone into a panic attack, like, oh my gosh, it's happening tomorrow. Also, don't mind me hugging my pillows. It just makes me feel safe in this crazy, crazy time. Surgery. My throat hurts. Nauseous. I have to see if so they can put it to me. Let's talk, so I have to whisper. I had some weeklings and scrambled eggs and toast, which feels nice because I haven't eaten at all. Yeah, still feeling tired though. I got discharged from the hospital. I'm still talking a bit funny. I had ice cream earlier on, and my doctor said that I don't need to just stick on an ice cream diet. I can have normal foods, but for the first 3 days I should avoid really hot liquids like coffee and tea, which I don't even drink anyway, so that's fine. I also have antibiotics to take once a day to stop the inflammation, and I've got painkillers on top of my Panadol in case the Panadol doesn't work. Initially when I came out of surgery, the pain was 9 out of 10. Then they gave me morphine. It's morphine time. So it made it feel much better. And in the morning, Vincent came to see me at 9 and I got discharged at 11. And yeah, I've just been in bed since, and I've eaten ice cream since then. But yeah, I'm just definitely a bit tired. I can't even yawn without it hurting. Oh my gosh. Hello. It's day 3 after the surgery. My throat is starting to hurt more. I think yesterday the pain was like a 2 out of 10, and now it's like gone up to a 5 out of 10. Like, I feel pain in my ears and my throat really hurts. Kind of feels like when I have tonsillitis, almost. I've taken my antibiotics and I've taken Panadol. I'm saving the painkillers for day 5 and day 6 because my surgeon said it's the worst. Like, day 5, day 6 is worse than childbirth. That's what she said to me, word for word. Also, I love watching cooking videos. Like, in my spare time, I always watch cooking videos, and I'm always watching food videos because I just love food so much. And since I can't eat anything, I still have that habit of watching food videos, and I'm just like killing myself because I can't eat all that yummy food. I can't cook what I want to cook. And I don't know, yeah, I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, but here I am watching cooking videos. Okay, so my throat really, really hurts right now. Like a 6 out of 10 now. So I'm trying to soothe it with a super duper, but it still hurts a lot. It hurts to swallow.
Day 4 checkup. The pain has gone up to like a 7.5 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10. My ears are hurting a lot more than yesterday, and I still haven't taken painkillers because I still want to save it for the worst day to come, which would be maybe tomorrow or the day after when the scabs actually peel off. So yeah, not looking forward to that. We're at day 5, and I feel like the pain is consistent at 8 out of 10. So it's just like a little bit more painful than yesterday. I feel it more in my ears, and I can't open my mouth like further than that. Otherwise it hurts. Still haven't taken painkillers. I feel like this is the same thing over and over again. It's pretty much been the same except for the amount of pain I've been feeling. Right now, I feel like playing Just Dance, but they say don't do strenuous activity when you're in recovery from the tonsillectomy, so I'm very sad, and I would like to cook so much food, but I cannot, so I'm just wallowing. Quick update, I can start to feel the scabbing process, like there's like a little chunk that's kind of lifted off from the back of my throat, and it's tickling my uvula and my tongue whenever I talk. It feels very weird because I can tell it's there. It's day 6 and the pain has gone up to like an 8.5 out of 10. I'm only saying 8.5 because the scabbing process has just begun. And not all of the scabs have fallen off. It's only like a few minor scabbings that have fallen off. I'm finding it really hard to eat today, and the pain in my ears has like skyrocketed, and I'm just feeling really tired today because of it. Hello, we're at, what day are we? 6, 7? I think it's day 7. Also, just letting you know, I've been counting days from like day 1 as like the surgery day, so it's not like days after, it's like the days including the surgery, if that makes any sense at all. At day 7, and my ears are really hurting, and my throat, like if you look into it, you can see that there's like little exposed bits of flesh because some of the scab is starting to fall off, and it's like really uncomfortable at times because sometimes I just feel like a flap of scab fall down, and it just like falls in a way where it kind of blocks the top of my esophagus, and I'm like, I've also noticed that it really hurts to drink water, like really cold water, like cool water really hurts, and like cold foods and cool foods really hurt. But then if food is warm, it actually doesn't hurt. But I don't know if that's bad or not, because recently I've been so hungry that like I cook something because it's in the fridge and it's all weird, and then I cook it so it's like nice consistency, and I let it cool to room temperature before I eat it. But sometimes I'm like so impatient, so I start eating it when it's just warm, and it actually feels really nice in my throat. I know. Last night I did have to take some endone, finally, the painkillers, because I couldn't fall asleep at all because the ringing in my ears got to a level where it was really annoying. But during the day I haven't been taking endo at all. I've just been strictly on Panadol. So yeah. Good morning, or should I say good afternoon. It's day 8. This morning I woke up and it was so painful. It was probably a 10. I've been reluctant to ever rate it as a 10 because I always think that it's going to get worse. But this morning was really painful. I had to take painkillers right away, and then I fell back asleep, and now I'm feeling a bit better. My scabs are starting to bleed a bit. Every time I drink water now, it burns. It like feels like swallowing sharp knives. And I don't know, like since the throat, nose, and ears are like all connected, and I think the eyes too. Whenever I drink or eat or anything rushes past, or like even swallowing saliva, I get this like really bad pain in both of my ears. It feels like someone's tugging at the eardrum. Yeah, and now I think I need to get something to eat because I haven't eaten since lunch yesterday. So a bit of a scab came off and then it caused some bleeding and it coated the back of my throat. But yeah, it's kind of left my throat feeling really swollen. Like, it just feels like there's something that's caught at the back of my throat. Like, I think you can even hear it when I talk. Yeah, so I called Health Direct and then they said just go to the emergency room if you feel like it's concerning. And yeah, I mean, bleeding is not normal apparently, so let's go. I have to stay in the hospital again overnight. I had quite a bit of bleeding and it's like a part of my throat that's here that keeps on bleeding and it's like causing blood clots at the back of my throat, and that was what was kind of sitting at the back of my throat making it hard to breathe. It was like 3 blood clots this big. I coughed one out and that's how I knew it was a blood clot, but yeah. It's really hurting my right ear and it only feels nice when I put my finger in it, so I'm just going to talk with my finger in my ear. That's okay. We've got some tests done. I've got the drip on again for antibiotics, and yeah, just gonna monitor me and make sure that I stop bleeding. And they're gonna give me a gargle as well, so that it helps to stop the bleeding as well. It really hurts at the moment. It's a 10 out of 10 right now. I have to stay overnight again just to monitor the bleeding and stuff, but apparently it's looking much better, so I get to go home tomorrow. I had to fast for like yesterday night, from like 12:30 midnight till now, which is, I don't even know what time it is. I can't even check the time. I think it's close to 2 now. My dad came to visit me earlier, which was nice, and my mum's coming in as well. And then after my mum and Vincent's coming in to visit me, well, he picks me up tomorrow morning. So it's been very nice at the moment. I'm not bored out of my mind, which is great. I did have to gargle with hydrogen peroxide, and that was so unpleasant because when you gargle it, it foams up. But I said stop. Okay, update. I think it's day 10 now. This morning at 12:30 I had a bit more bleeding, but it was very minor and it settled in an hour and a half, and it wasn't as much as yesterday's bleeding, which is good. And the doctor said I can go home after lunch, which I'm having now. I also brought my Switch to keep me entertained and all. However, I need to wait until the food is cold before I can eat it. So these are like piping hot, so I need to wait for a while. Luckily, we have ice cream. I swear the hospital always gives you so much food. Like, this is more than I eat on a normal day without my tonsillectomy. Like, I don't really have pain. I did have pain when I woke up at 5:30 this morning, so I asked for some Panadol, and within like 5 minutes it went away and I went back to sleep. Day 11 checkup. It's currently 1:30 in the arvo and I'm still in bed, purely because the last 2 nights I was in a hospital bed and I missed the comfort of my own bed, so I'm just staying in here as long as I can to make up for lost time. Since I was in hospital / was back home, I haven't actually taken any Panadol, surprisingly, and I haven't taken any Endone as well, and it's quite bearable. When I have to yawn. After I left, the doctors said that I can eat anything again. I don't want another hemorrhaging to happen because that's scary. It's only a 3% chance of happening to people, and it happened to me, and it was so unpleasant. And after I left the hospital, my mom sourced out hydrogen
peroxide for me. So in the hospital, they had hydrogen peroxide with like a 3% in solution, but this is 6%, which means that when I dilute it, it's not a 1-to-1 ratio anymore. It's a 1-to-2 ratio with water, and then I just gargle it. Like it was an optional thing that they recommended. I'm gonna strictly gargle using hydrogen peroxide after meals, just in case a bleed happens again, because I'm so paranoid. I really don't want to go back to the hospital. So a disclaimer, if you do decide to do the hydrogen peroxide gargle like I am, it's important that you don't swallow any of it. But I do know it's somehow related to bleach, so obviously ingesting it is not good. Just use it as a gargle. I did ask the doctors and the surgeons to see if I could just use like salt water, because saltwater gargles are really helpful as well. But then they said that it's pretty much ineffective for what I have, blood clots and like bleeds like this. I guess if you're not experiencing bleeds and stuff, I think it'd be okay if you were to rinse your mouth with salt water. And since I'm just lying around and not really doing anything, I feel like I might just snack and just have one meal. Also, since I was at the hospital and they had to put the drip in me and stuff, I have to take another 5 days worth of pills. So that's fun, right? Yeah, I think currently my pain for today is a 3 out of 10. Like, it's quite bearable, apart from when I'm yawning or coughing. Why are you Yeah, when I yawn, it shoots up to like maybe a 5 out of 10 or 6 out of 10. But other than that, it's okay. I literally mix up the hydrogen peroxide gargle solution in here with a tablespoon. The part of this that I don't like is you can't swallow it, but the back of my throat is so hard to control right now because of the whole wound situation, so it's kind of risky doing this, but so we're at day 11. My pain is the same as yesterday, if not less than yesterday. Yeah, not much to add today, to be honest. It's like a 3 out of 10, if not a 2 out of 10, to be honest. I'm feeling it's like it's going up from like what the start of the week was. It still kind of hurts when I yawn, but that's a given because I'm stretching the flesh that is newly exposed and still healing. When I look into my throat, there's a lot of scabs that have fallen off, and there's still a bit left, but yeah, it doesn't hurt when I drink at the moment. Okay, this is another random update check-in thing for the night, but just had a shower and I can sing in the shower and it doesn't hurt, which is nice because I like singing in the shower. It's my like karaoke room. I think I should also mention that I've lost quite a bit of weight during this recovery period of my life. I can't give you an exact number because literally my weight used to fluctuate between 57 kilograms and 62 kilograms, and it would always just go back and forth. And now I'm 53 kilograms, which is nice, I guess. It's the lightest I've ever been. It's kind of weird. It's kind of different. My taste buds have been a bit off since the surgery. Like, initially everything tasted really bitter and really gross, but now I've kind of realized that it's sugar. Like, anything sweet tastes like dirt mixed with soap, and it leaves this really foul taste in your mouth, and it tastes gross. So I've just been deterred away from sweets, which I have a very sweet tooth. Like, your girl could eat a cake by herself if she wanted to, but yeah, so that definitely probably helped because I cut out sugar.
Hey you, hey me.
What are you doing? Okay, completely forgot to check up on day 12. I think it is day 12. I was a bit busy today because I was playing Dungeons and Dragons with my friends. And we also grabbed some pizza after. Yes, I can eat pizza again, which feels nice.
Oh, and I also got a diffuser because I tend to have lots of dry coughs when I'm sleeping at night. So I'm just keeping it like it's just plain water. There's no essential oils at the moment. So it will keep the room humid and hopefully my throat will stay moist and I won't cough at night. That's the plan anyway. Yeah, today has been a pretty good day. Didn't feel much pain, but I have noticed that the back of my throat, because I'm using the hydrogen peroxide gargle, it leaves it like kind of foamy at the back. Like it foams up when you gargle the actual solution, but when you spit it out, like you try and spit out as much as you can, but it still leaves this like weird feeling on your throat, which I don't really like. Still can't taste sugar. I tried eating a Ferrero Rocher, and I tried eating a sweet chili and sour cream chip, and it just did not taste nice at all. But yeah, good news. I actually enjoyed my pizza and I could actually eat 5 slices of pizza, which is nice because I haven't eaten that much in so long. But I'm still eating just one meal a day. So yeah. Since I'm taking the antibiotics, I do feel drowsy and whatnot every time I take it. I'll probably like feel drowsy for the next hour or two. Yawning doesn't hurt that much anymore. It just hurts in the part where I bled before. So let's hope it doesn't bleed again. But yeah, other than that, my pain today was probably a 1 out of 2, like, or like a 0 out of 2. Apart from my yawning, and it just feels uncomfortable because of that weird feeling from the hydrogen peroxide. But yeah, that was it today. Hello. Um, kind of lost track on what day it is at the moment. But yeah, so today was actually a pretty good day. Once again, except I did feel a bit of pain in the morning and at night, which is right now. I'm feeling, I don't know, the back of my throat feels a bit sore, and I don't know, it just feels like my jaw's tired. Yeah, it's been a while since it's hurt like this. It's probably bounced back to a 4 out of 10. So I think I might just take some endone just so I can sleep because I've got work tomorrow and I can't afford to be in pain anymore. Hello, it's been a while since I even filmed a catch up. Yeah, massive time jump. I don't even know what day it is. It's this day. Yeah, I haven't been filming daily checkups since the last time I saw you guys because I don't know, I feel like it's just the same. Like the pain is there, not there. My taste buds are still whacked. At this moment in time, I have almost fully healed. I think I don't see any white scabs, like not that many white scabs anymore. And eating doesn't hurt anymore. It's just the taste bud situation. It's just really annoying. Really annoying because all I want is sweets and I cannot have sweets. Yeah, so I'm gonna wrap this vlog up today. Hope you guys enjoyed my tonsillectomy journey. I hope it was helpful in seeing the other side of tonsillectomy. Most of the vlogs I see on YouTube about post-tonsillectomy experiences, I feel like most of them have been very successful and like no complications have arose. But then for me, I get to provide another perspective on the whole thing where you have to gargle disgusting hydrogen peroxide and go back into the hospital and experience tons of bleeding. And also to the people who had hemorrhaging, I understand how you feel. I understand the pain and the struggle that you had to go through. But yeah, I think that's all for me now. And I will see you whenever I see you. Bye.